Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're making a really interesting recipe. It's a base for a cookie that you can make into several different iterations. It is a very versatile recipe. It is bakery biscuits. So let's get started with it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up our dry ingredients. So we're going to start with 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And we're going to add 5 tablespoons of powdered milk to that. And just give that a good mix. So once it's well incorporated, we're going to go ahead and move on to the wet ingredients. So in a separate bowl, we'll go ahead and add 250 grams of butter. And to that we're adding 1 cup of powdered sugar, and with a hand mixer you want to go ahead and stir that up until it's nice and fluffy, which you'll see here in just a second. There you go. That's how it looks when it's fully incorporated. And to that we're adding almond extract. We're adding 1 teaspoon of almond extract, but you can go ahead and add vanilla extract if you like. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 egg and mix those 2 ingredients together with the powdered sugar and butter mixture. Now we'll go ahead and add our dry ingredients. So go ahead and pour it in. And then first you're going to mix it with a spatula so it starts to get incorporated. And once you do that, then we'll move on to mixing it with a hand mixer. Once everything's well incorporated, go ahead and separate part of the batter out, and we're going to go ahead and make different types of cookies with that. So we're going to start with Hershey's cocoa, and we're adding about 2.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder to it. When you do mix it, from personal experience, cocoa powder does get a little messy and it takes a little while to incorporate, but when it does, you'll see it has this nice silky texture. Now we're gonna go ahead and chop up some pistachios and separate out another portion of the batter, and just go ahead and add that into our regular plain batter, and this will make a nice pistachio biscuit which tastes amazing. Now that we have all our batters prepared, we're going to start with the regular batter and just a side of coconut flakes. So you want to go ahead and make a ball with the dough and then shape it with your hand into a circle. The dough is delicate, so be very careful when you do that. And of course, the coconuts will adhere to the dough very easily because it is slightly sticky. Now we're going to move on to the pistachio biscuit. With an ice cream scoop, go ahead and scoop a portion into your hand. Make a ball with that and make a circle to the best of your abilities. Place it on a baking sheet with a liner and go ahead and just place some pistachios. We made little pistachio eyes. Now for the cocoa dough batter, you want to go ahead and add some chocolate chips. We added some white chocolate chips for a nice contrast, and give that a good mix before we go back to the scooper, and lo and behold, we have made marble chocolate chip biscuits. As you can see, the color contrast does give the biscuit a good look, and we'll just top it off with some chocolate chip eyes, just like that. Now for our final cookie, we will take some of our regular batter. Again, make a ball in your hand and try to make a circle to the best of your ability and place that down, and we're going to go ahead and put some almonds on that. Since we did add the almond extract, it is a wonderful crispy flavor of almonds on top. So this is how it looks before we put it in the oven. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Celsius, and we're going to put it in for about 12 to 15 minutes. And we made in a bunch of extra cookies and they came out looking amazing. Go ahead and place them on a cooling rack for about 10 minutes before you serve them. And if you want to get fancy, you can go ahead and add a box and tell them you bought it for like $100, because they taste like $1 million, honestly. So as you can see, they look amazing. So let's go ahead and do the traditional break test on our cookies. So I went ahead and picked up the chocolate cookie because the almond one looked too precious to break, and as you can see, there's a nice snap and you can see the chocolate chips in there. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try, and if you do, don't forget to leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos you see in front of you now and let us know what you think. Have a good one.